What's up guys, and welcome back to our WWF 1998 save in TEW 2016. Oh man, last time we dealt with the fallout from King of the Ring, King of the Whole Ring, where of course Kane won the world title. Good for him. And we're building up to our next show, so as you can see we've got our fully loaded card, fully booked. Yeah. So we're gonna advance more of that. I have no idea if that noise my throat made will pick up on the microphone. If it did, I'm sorry, because that was some sort of terrifying demon noise. It must be because I went over 6 subs at some point. So it's like, it's come to get me, guys. The demon. But let's look, history. So last time this happened. Okay. I want to have an angle to open the show where Vince is gonna be like, "Ah, Steve Austin, you get on so well with Mankind. Well, how would you feel about fighting him at the thing, fully loaded?" That's what it's called. Oh my god. Vince McMahon books the Austin Mankind match fully loaded. Now, I know it seems strange that we're going to have McMahon booking that match, but I think we're going to probably have some segments to explain it. But basically, we're having it because Vince is trying to get rid of Austin, and he thinks he's not particularly keen on Mankind either, so at least that'll be one of the things he doesn't like gone. Let's go titles. European Champion still Triple H, IC Champ is The Rock, Light Heavyweights Taka, Tag Team and World. Okay, I might do a title match. As you can see, we've got all this card planned out. What matches have we actually made official from last week? We did none of them, except The Undertaker and Kane. Let's have a singles match, I think, to open up the show. Taka Michinoku versus Aguila. Let's do it. Light heavyweight title match to open the show. Hopefully this gets a good rating. Hopefully. I'm actually quite enjoying booking these in order that they air, mostly. I think that's more unusual for me, so I'm kind of enjoying it. I might make that all out. So after that I'll probably have an angle. No, I want to check storyline recap. There we go. So let's have. So I've done that match. I've done the 2 matches for that are booked. I've not had anything for Owen Hart, Dan Severn. So let's have a backstage attack. Oh wait, standard attack and save. No, I just get over one enemy. Let's do that. So after that match, Ken Shamrock's going to come out and give a promo. When Owen Hart sneak attacks him with like a chair or that. And Dan Severn's going to make the big save. There we go. Following that, let's have. Oh, in fact, yeah, let's actually have a match for that. Let's have Shamrock. Let's have Shamrock blah, 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 versus Owen Hart and someone else. Shame Owen Hart doesn't really have a tag team partner yet. It's like the minute I saw Jarrett, I was like, yeah, these are like 2 teams that might become real teams. Let's have Owen Hart get a tainted win on Severn. There we go. following that is To the Back, I think. And a Mark Mero promo on Sable, I think, is in order before he has a match. Where is she? There she is, Sable. That means we're going to have a Mark Mero match where Mark Mero is going to lose to X-Pac. Wait, have I done that recently? No. Okay. So X-Pac beats Mark Mero. And we're going to have a distraction by Sable. When I find that, there we go, Sable. Oh, I forgot to actually have X-Pac win. That'll help. There we go. And after it, X-Pac is going to cut a promo on The Rock and be like, I want the IC title from The Rock. He may have been making the ring, but, you know, I want an IC title match. And that's that match kind of dealt with. Then let's have... God, our tag team division is just the biggest pile of trash. Let's have versus the New Midnight Express, I guess. Oof. What a bunch of good matches. I realised I did this exact match last week, didn't I? I remember doing this. Oh, I did. Sovereign Justice then. Same outcome. New Age Outlaws win. After the match, we're going to have a post-match attack where Billy and the Road Dogg are celebrating. I can remember what their match is at the pay-per-view. It's against two members of LOD, isn't it? Oh no, LOD. But the D'Lo and Mark Henry. There we go. Just gonna close that. There we go. D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry. There we go. Let's have a upper mid-card match where Dustin Runnels can face... Oh, wait, I'm already doing... That's the match of the pay-per-view. I don't want to do that. Mankind. We're going to have Val Venus distract Dustin, obviously. That's the Attitude Era, so we've got a lot of distractions and that going on. Mankind picks up the win, obviously. That match is decent length. And after the match, we're going to get the start of Vince trying to woo Mankind, I think, to be a corporate stooge. I don't know if we'll fully go into that, but Vince tries to woo Mankind to the Tech Corporation. Oh my god, it's like it's bloody... In fact, the corporation doesn't exist yet. To the McMahon way. I suppose it's time to book our main event. It's our main event match. Let's have... I don't think we've used any of our big people this show. Let's have Steve Austin. Never mind. Let's have Kane squash Vader. We didn't do that last week, did we? No, we're not at Kane Vader yet. Okay. Actually, make that a wild brawl. That'd probably be a pretty decent match. Decisive win by pinfall. After that, we're going to have a big, good old-fashioned brawl between Kane and The Undertaker. In fact, no, just a menace stare down. And finally, I might add a Rock promo at some point. Or Triple H promo, because I've not used him. Do I want to go? I think that's quite a complete show, actually. What are we missing? One storytelling match. Let's have... That's a storytelling match. Why not? Might just make that a decisive win as well. Because I'm not going to have Midian, let's put it that way, anytime soon. Okay, let's run the show. So our opening segment with Vince booking that Austin Mankind match at Fully Loaded gets 100 A-star, because of course it does. Our opening contest between Taka Michinoku and Aguila gets a 61C with a 8-minute and 11-second long match. Taka Michinoku, better wrestler of the two, unsurprisingly, but not a bad little show actually. Ken Shamrock is in the ring. He comes out to give a little interview, probably about UFC in some way. Then Owen runs out with a chair and smacks him in the back of the head with the chair. And Dan Severn comes out to make the save. And then, out comes Jeff Jarrett to team with Owen. Got us a tag team match, holla holla. Then, about with good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Jarrett defeats Owen Hart. Jarrett and Owen Hart defeat Dan Severn and Ken Shamrock in 1508 when Owen defeats Severn by submission with a sharpshooter after cheating. Gets a 75B-. Not bad at all. Shamrock and Owen carrying the match in terms of in-ring quality, but I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty interesting that both teams I can use as teams. There's no negative chemistry involved, so that's good. Mero cuts a promo on his ongoing thing with Sable during his match with X-Pac, where he beats him via tombstone. I need to take that move out of his moveset. We have Sable come out and distract Mero before the end of the match, which costs him, and then X-Pac picks up the win, and then he's like, I demand a title match with The Rock. Then we have a decent match with the New Age Outlaws defeating Southern Justice in 11:45. Again, a 69. Nice. 71 match in-ring performance for Billy Gunn, not bad. New Age Outlaws celebrate their victory in the ring, but then D'Lo and Mark Henry run out and attack them, beating them down into the mat. Then about they had great wrestling and good heat. Mankind defeats Dustin in 1805 by pinfall with a double arm DDT. Val runs out and distracts Dustin, during the middle of the match. Dustin getting a 67, 92 right in-ring performance for Mankind. A good lad, Mankind. And after it, we get Vince trying to woo Mankind to the McMahon way. He's like, Mankind's a bit non-committal about it. He doesn't, full on reject it the way Austin would. But Mankind's a bit more, maybe. So, performance of Mankind was fantastic. That's great. In a good match, Kane defeats Vader in 10:21 by pinfall with a chokeslam. Get a 76B-. After the match, we have the big stare down between Kane and The Undertaker, getting an 89A rating. Yes, I do not want to address that turn yet. 81B, popularity up in 25 regions for that show. I'm pretty happy with that. Next time to quickly do Saturday Night. Speedrun Saturday Night edition. Let's see what we can have on this show. Who have we not used recently? Let's have Farouk. I kind of like Gangrel. Farouk versus Bodacious Bart, the dream match. That's the kind of match in your 10 years you'll be asking your kid, where were you? Your kid will ask you, where were you when Farouk fought Bombastic Bart? Except it's Bodacious Bart. Oh god, I hate the new Midnight Express so much. I'm probably going to repackage Hardcore Holly as soon as I can. I'll probably bring in the Hardcore title as well. I know a lot of people aren't super keen on it, but I kind of like it. I grew up in the right time period for when it was good, so I kind of like it. Val, it's a face. Funaki versus... Wait, where is he? I mean, it's the perfect match. I mean, come on. Come on, guys. I wonder if they ever interacted. You know, when they were both in the WWF. I hope they interacted at some point, because it's too good, you know, not to do anything with, isn't it? Oh yeah, we've got Test up. He's possibly going to be with Francine. I'm just testing that out on the house show loop. But let's see, Al Snow. You can lose to someone. Probably be one of those situations where you lose, but you gain popularity when you're that low down. Al Snow vs X-Pac is probably a decent match, actually, now that I think about it. I take off decisive, there we go. Yeah, one more match maybe. Okay, Aguila. Oof, our roster is a bit rough at this point. At least we've still got Jeff. Let's have some promos. So we're just going to have a generic promo from Jeff for his match. We're going to have Val cut a promo on Dustin. X-Pac can cut a promo on The Rock again. And Farouk can cut a promo on himself, I guess. Not the best segment to close, but... You know, after let's have a tag, let's have the Outlaws cut a promo on D'Lo and Mark Henry. D'Lo and Mark Henry. There we go. Let's run that show. Val Venus' promo gets a 62. Val Venus' match with Dick Togo gets a 47. Doesn't seem to click and I made for an awkward bout, that's a shame. X-Pac's promo on The Rock gets an 81. Nice. And his match with Al Snow gets a 65. Not bad. They have pretty good chemistry as well, that's cool to know. Jarrett has a backstage promo getting a 62. That's pretty good. His match gets a 63. That's even better. Farouk cuts a backstage promo getting a 66. It's followed by Bodacious Bart getting just annihilated by Farouk. But again, a 59, is that? Yeah, it's a 9. I thought it was a 3 for a second. I was like, oh, it's not that good. And then our closing segment, the Outlaws cut a tag promo and get an 81 for it. So that's not bad. 66C plus for a B show. Let's see how we do. Well, we look at Jazz and Kamala. Hot new tag team. African Jazz. African Jazz, that's a terrible team name. Oh man. Jerry Lawler wants more money. You know what? Yeah, you're probably worth it in 98. And, oh yeah, our new signing has arrived. Boober Ray Dudley. I wonder why I signed him. For no reason at all. Nothing to do with the terrible tag team division. The Devon here? Yeah. What recommended push would you be? You'd be an opener straight away. You know what? You're coming straight in main roster. I'm gonna update your picture, so. Do you think I'll be able to find it? There they are. You're gonna be distracting blue camo Dudleys. No. That might be the same. That one. Does that make them look like a team? Let's find out. Yes. There we go. Dudley boys. We're bringing them in a lot earlier, but we need them, basically. He still has to stay for tag team division, but there we go. I think that'll do it for this episode. As you can see, last month we made a 2 million profit, so we can afford to bring in the Dudleys. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and you're enjoying this series. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see other things I do, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh wait, no, wait, no, wait. Let's check Nitro. 21.37. Oh, they beat us by 0.07 of a grade. Oh, no. The Monday Night Wars. We're losing. Need to panic and bring in the Ultimate Warrior. That's not happening. But anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you in the next one. Blah, 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 blah. You know the stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.